Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. I'm so glad you guys have joined me on this rainy Wednesday night. We are going to make the most of it though. We've got some really fun projects to work on and I'm excited to get started on them. So welcome. My name is Kim Kellogg. For those of you who don't know me, I am the creative force behind Lilac Lane DIY, where we hope to get you creative and keep you creative. So let's get started on that. I'm going to tilt you down and I'm going to give you a little explanation. I guess you'll know as soon as you see them. We're working on birthday cakes tonight. So the first one is the birthday cake door hanger, and the second one is an easel sitter project that's super cute because it's going to have a centerpiece that is done in chalkboard paint. Hey Lynn, that you can write a name or a number on for your birthday. So you can write happy birthday on here. Hey Mom, hey Linda. And then you can put this little round piece that I've painted with chalkboard paint and write a message or a number on it. So this one is super cute and will sit in an easel. And then, oh my gosh, we are making a banner. And y'all know I love banners. This one is the daisy banner. I have already dry brushed them before I paint them. And so we're gonna jazz these up. So we're gonna go ahead and get started because we have a lot to do. So I'm gonna start with the little one. The process is gonna be the same. We're gonna do each section at a time, starting with this little piece, which is the actual cake plate for the birthday cake. So I'm gonna paint both the little one and the big one at the same time, and that'll save us a little bit of time in our projects. And I'm just using a real light gray for the plate because I don't want anything to detract from the beautiful colors that I'm using on the actual cake. So I know everybody's getting drenched on their way home from work. Oh my goodness. Not that it came out of nowhere, but it was, it waited so long that I thought it might miss us, and then it just poured. So for those of you who got wet going home, I'm sorry. I'm hoping that it's gonna be finished by the time I go home. Hey Terry, hey Karen, hey Donna. All right, so let's get these bases painted of our birthday cake. And this is the actual plate that the birthday cake is sitting on. Super cute. I could have stayed in Easter forever, but time to move on. Move on, move on. So these are adorable. The larger door hanger cake is 24 and the smaller easel one is 18 with the Velcroed round so that you can write a message on it, which I think is adorable. I think it's a great idea. Hey Angela, hey Bob. Well, hey Carol. All right, so those are the cake plates. Now, I'm gonna keep on moving because we gotta do all these layers. All these layers of this cake. So these are the big sections of the cake. And you know I'm gonna polka dot all these when I'm finished. So this is just the base color that we're working on, and then we're gonna decorate. Just like you would with a cake. We're just gonna decorate it up. Oh, this is a great color. You see that? That's amazing. This is called Island Blue. And maybe I'm wishing for some island time. I need some soon. This is a great color. Oh my goodness. I love this. So the week is half over. So how is everybody's week going? Hey, Tammy. I think that this feels like a long week. I don't know about y'all, but it feels long for some reason. All right. This is a great color. I keep saying that, but it really is. I don't know if you can tell how vibrant it is, but it is a super, super color. Happy color. A happy color. So who's cooking for Easter? I don't normally cook for Easter, but I am cooking this year. Tasha. Girl, Lynn, I'm with you. It has been a long week, and I don't know why. It just seems like Friday's never gonna get here. And yet it will. I think I'm still recovering from the time change, to be honest with you, because I don't know. I don't feel right since then. I used to laugh when people said that, and now I'm for real. Like, I think that's a real thing. All right. That color makes me happy. If that doesn't say beach, I don't know what does. Or an island somewhere. Maybe not a beach. It's just an island, which is a beach. But I need the whole island. Just the beach won't cut it. I need the whole island. And this color says island to me. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot these over out of the way, because we're going to move on to the middle sections of the cake, which are going to be really pretty blue. Really pretty yellow. We've already done blue, Kim. I do know my colors, I promise. I promise. Isn't that great, Tammy? It is an amazing color. It's happy. Hey, Nancy. Well, this one's going to take 2 coats, I think. Yeah, like I said, I don't normally cook, Lynn, I don't normally cook for Easter. Everybody's always going in different directions. And of course, last Easter, you know, nobody went anywhere, did anything, so nobody came over. So I was off the hook last Easter, but I am going to cook Easter dinner this year. Everybody's working during the day, though, so it won't be lunch. It'll have to be dinner. I'm the only one off on Easter Sunday. So maybe I'll get to hog the TV remote and eat junk food all day and stay in my pajamas until dinner. Because nobody will be home. Nobody will even know. This is a pretty yellow. It works really well with that island blue. It's going to be pretty polka dotted too. All right. Because you can't have a birthday cake without some polka dots and squiggly lines and craziness. And those of you who've been in the shop in the last week know that at some point during this project, I'm going to put lime tree on something, because it has to happen. It's my favorite spring color. I know, right? Pajamas all day. Hey, Laura. I think pajamas all day is it. And nobody will even know. I'll just get dressed before everybody gets home. Nobody will be the wiser. I'm fairly certain, oh, I just splashed water everywhere, didn't I? Fairly certain that I accomplished more in a shorter amount of time than everybody realizes anyway, so I don't think anybody will know the difference. They'll just think I slaved away all day. I gotta fix that because I splashed water. They won't know the difference. All right, now on to the purple. On to the purple. This is one happy cake. Very happy cake. So what I did forget to do, and y'all know I always forget to do something, I had Happy Birthday ready to print in black vinyl. So you'll get Happy Birthday with your door hanger and with your easel sitter. I just forgot to print them. But what I did have time to do was make some cool new projects, which I'm sure you guys saw for classes. I've been posting some classes for April, and they are amazing. For my nautical lovers, y'all are going to be in heaven in April. Lots of nautical projects. Super excited about that. We do have one class on Saturday, but we will not have a make and take on Saturday. We're moving in slow gear on this Saturday. We're taking it easy. I love all these colors, Nancy. I can't get over it. They're super happy, like I said. We like happy colors. All right, so I'm gonna move these out of the way because what I wanna do is start piecing the cake together and gluing it. And then once it's all glued and dried, I'm gonna polka dot it while it's together. And I splashed that one too, so I'm gonna have to touch up the gray on this one. I can't believe I did that. I just dropped those brushes in there and really did a doozy on there. There we go. All right, I'm not dropping any more like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing them together because then, like I said, they'll be dry and we can polka dot. And that's a good thing. We like to polka dot. So I'm gonna move all these pieces. There's pieces everywhere. I had already base coated these because y'all know the drill. You don't need to see me base coat. Now what you're gonna notice, which was the idea behind base coating it, is there's a little bit of white that's gonna show through that looks really cool because it grounds everything. And I'm just using tacky glue. Y'all know I love my tacky glue. I think it's amazing for these projects, and you can pick it up at Dollar Tree, which is the other amazing thing about it. All right, what have I got going on here? Top. This is the top. This, okay. Whew, I'm getting out of order. I was getting ready to put the wrong sizes on the wrong cakes. This is about as good as it gets with me for decorating a cake. I'm no good at decorating cakes. It is not my thing. I have a friend who's a beautiful cake decorator, like amazing. That is not me at all. All right, there we have it. Now what's gonna happen, it's wet, so I'm not gonna set it in the easel, but what will happen is when it's all dry and decorated, it will sit in the easel so you can put it on a counter for everybody's birthdays, which I think is just awesome. All right, we're gonna let that one dry a second while we put together the big one. We're gonna be moving right along. I did already glue on the hanger so that it'll be all ready for us to hang as soon as it's finished. We do have a birthday in our house coming up this month. My youngest is turning 18. So these will be out in our house very soon. Super. I love how they all fit together. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, Dennis. Karen, I know you're going to love the nautical. Oh, my heavens. I'm going to post another one of those tonight, and then tomorrow we'll post the rest of the classes. Anything that's done as a class, though, you know you can order and pick it up as a kit. So if you can't make a class, don't fret. You can still take it home and do it. All right, so they're all together, and they're cute, but they need polka dots. They need some polka dots. And so I've got lime tree and pink blossom because this is gonna make it pop. And we wanna see it pop. Hey, Carol, we wanna see this one pop. So let's get another plate over here and put these colors on it so we can start polka dotting these things. Whoops, all the paint from the lid. Okay. I've been using this a lot. I don't know whether I have enough. I'll have to get another bottle. Okay. Now, let's get to polka dotting. I'm gonna start with the pink. And these are great, these daubers are great, but y'all know you can use just about anything you have around your house. You've seen me do it. All right, so I'm gonna start here and put a few polka dots. I'm not gonna fill it though, because I'm gonna go back with the green. So now I'm gonna do, and this one I think I'll do, well, I'll do the same. We'll make them matching since they'll be in the same place. Probably, same area anyway. At my house, they'll be close by each other. Okay, so see, this is already changing the look of it for me, which makes me happy. That makes me happy, but I do think I do want to fill it in a little because this dauber's a little smaller. So then I'm just gonna polka dot like that. And then over here, I'm gonna polka dot in between because it's a bigger space. You know, when you use these, you push and do a half turn and then lift up, and you'll get a perfect circle every time. Okay, that's looking adorable. Now, I think I'm gonna use the yellow to polka dot the purple. I think. Tie some of that yellow back in. I'm gonna use this dauber. And then we'll do the same thing. Just do a couple little polka dots there. And you don't have to do polka dots on yours. If polka dots are not your thing, then you can leave the polka dots off. I think. On this one, I am not gonna decorate this part. What I am gonna do is take some of my purple. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Hey, Bonnie. Take some of my purple and just go around this one like that, because this is where your black center's gonna go so that you can put, whoops, I got some paint on that. You can put a number or a name right there, which is gonna be super cute. Super cute. So now I'm gonna do the same thing over here, except I think here I'm just gonna do stripes across. Just thin stripes like this, all the way across. Super simple. And then maybe, there we go. All right, there's not much more to it. I'm gonna put the Velcro on, but I am gonna take, y'all know better. I am gonna go around it with white too. It just needs to dry a bit. So I think what we'll do is set these aside so they can dry, and then we'll go back and put all the finishing touches on them, and you will get to see the finished product of those. So what we can do is go do our flowers, which, let me just tell you, are so stinking beautiful. So they're all layered. And so what we're gonna do is take them apart. We're gonna take them apart. And we are gonna dry brush some sea glass and some yellow onto them. And they are going to be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I just know it. I've been looking forward to this project all day. So I'm gonna take a cheap chip brush. You see them all the time in the paint store, in Dollar Tree, in Lowe's, in Ace, they're everywhere. And I'm gonna dry brush. So I'm gonna load my brush with some paint. I'm gonna brush the majority of it off on my paper. And then I'm gonna pick up one of my flowers and I'm gonna dry brush some of that green onto the flower. I don't want it solid, I just want the look of it. And I'm gonna do that on the back one as the base of the flower as well. And then you see we're gonna go back over it with yellow. So you don't want You don't want to overpower it with green. You just want to be able to see some green. And see how that's starting to change the look of the flower a little bit. It's giving it some more dimension. So we're just going to do that same thing. Brush some of it off. Dry brush it onto your flowers. It won't take you but a second to do. And the back one isn't as important, but I do like to get it around the outer edges because those will show. There's no science to this, just play with it and get as much or as little as you want. You can always add more, but you cannot take away, so sparingly to begin with until you get the hang of it. And you can practice on some paper before you do it so that you don't get it on your project and say, oh my gosh, that was too much. We have a few more to do over here. This is going to be a beautiful, simple banner. And I can't wait. This one's going on my mantle as soon as the Easter stuff comes down. I have another whole theme for my mantle, and this is part of it. I can't wait for y'all to see that on Monday. Now, in reality, I don't change my mantle every week. So don't panic. You don't have to change your mantle every week. But, so you guys can see all the pretties that you can do, we are changing the mantle every week. But don't feel like you have to change yours every week. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We may get mantled out. Aren't they adorable? Yes, you can add their name and birth date on them. So I like the idea, Tasha, of taking this big one and painting an entire section in chalkboard paint so you can add whatever name it is for that time. So in my house, you know, there's more than one kid. And so then you can put that person's name for their birthday, and then you can erase it and you can put the next ones when it's their birthday, which we always have to think of in our house because we got more than one, which you guys do too. So, all right, so I'm gonna get some of this green off of here and I'm gonna start with the yellow. And we're gonna do the exact same process over top of the green. And you're gonna see how pretty this is gonna be. I'm just using a very pale, in fact, it's called pale daffodil, because I don't wanna overpower this green. I just wanna accent it. So here goes nothing. Oh yeah, check that out. That is so pretty, so pretty. If the greens and the yellows are not your thing and you want to order this, you can pick your colors when you come. It would be beautiful in yellows and oranges. Any color combination would be gorgeous, but this this sage green or this sea glass and this yellow are just exactly what I'm looking for my mantle. So these are the colors I'm using tonight. But you are definitely not locked into these colors. So, in fact, I like a little more yellow. In fact, I think I like that even better. I think I might have to go back and put some more on there. I like brighter yellow on there. That's pretty. Okay, a little bit more. Get a little bit bolder. These are going to be so gorgeous. I just love that they're subdued, but they're just, I just love them. Okay, let's get these all done. And then you can see them all put together. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh. She's not crazy. Well, you may still say that, but that's okay. I try to think of everything. I don't always think of everything, Ashley, but that's okay. Sometimes they evolve as I'm going. They just take on a life of their own while I'm painting. And those are the best ones. I don't know if y'all have ever experienced that while you're crafting, but something just goes in a total different direction than you thought, and it turned out amazing, and you're like, hey, that wasn't even where I was headed with this. Get it good around those edges. So we're gonna put nice, pretty, sparkling white centers in the flowers, which is really gonna make them pop as well. All right, one more set, I promise. Then we're gonna be done dry brushing. Dry brushing is a workout. If you've never done it, I recommend it. We love to dry brush around here. Some of our family members not as excited that we dry brush all the time, but that's okay. All right, all done. I'm gonna paint the centers white really quick. Super cute. Of course, I'm filthy. Y'all know that's the way it works. All right, let's get a little bit of white. Oh, I don't know what's going on with my paint bottles tonight, but they are not cooperating with me. I should use my tape for this. Lynn, you're gonna get on me. I know, I didn't use tape. I should have though, these are little. Let's see. Okay, let those dry. I'm gonna start piecing these flowers together and gluing them together. And by then those little centers will be dry and we can glue them on. And then if we need a second coat, we can do it after they're already on. Oh, you were getting ready to say, you were getting ready to say something about, I knew it, I knew it. Where is her tape? That's what you were saying. Where is her tape? That's all right. Let's see if this one's good. We go through some tacky glue around here. These are so cute. This banner is going to be amazing with my new mantle because I have a surprise for y'all on Monday. And look, that is just gonna pop. I love it. I was gonna do a bright yellow center, but I really want a soft look. Almost monochromatic, but not quite. So I'm gonna stick with the white centers, but I can just imagine it in bright, vibrant colors as well. It would be gorgeous, this whole banner. Done in bright floral colors. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see it all strung up. I'm super excited. So my original thought was to stain them all and then dry brush them, but time got away from me and I'm glad that that went by the wayside because I think I really like this better. I was looking for kind of a farmhouse take on them, but I think I'm still getting that. All right, whoops, slid that one a little bit. All right, dot, dot. This one goes together really quick, guys, because it's just like an assembly line. You just go down the line and do each section. And before you know it, you got the whole thing done. That's what I love about banners. You just paint all your little sections and boom, you put it together and you've got a whole project. It's kind of like the layered cutouts as well. You cut each section, you paint each section, and then you just put them all together. And you have an impressive project. Okay, I love it, but it needs one little thing. It just needs one little oomph of yellow. Y'all know I couldn't resist. I just could not resist. I had to do it. It's these little touches at the end that really change the way a project looks. It gives it a life of its own. That just really gives it a different look, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. The tape will hook you. It's a great, great idea. Yes, I think it can change your frustration with little pieces. This is the one I told you about today, Nancy. I can just envision it in so many different colors, and I love the layers. Love them. Now, I don't want to string it yet because the glue is not completely set up. So I'm going to set them aside, and we're going to go back to our birthday cakes and get those finished up. And then we're going to string this banner. Oh, so cute. So cute. And of course, my polka dots are not dry yet, but that's okay. It's quite okay. I think they're dry enough. I think they're dry enough for what I need. I really want this brush, so I'm going to wash this brush really quick. I'm telling you, if y'all only got one tip from me the entire time you were watching me, that tape trick is the one. It's the best thing ever. That and using your lids for your paint, but that's not a good idea. You can pick up bad habits from me too. All right, so let's get some detail on these beautiful birthday cakes. Hey Marvin, how's life in Richmond? All right, details, details, details. They're my favorite part. I think they make the whole project. Of course, I'm gonna do all my little lines. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Just a few around, just to give it a little dimension. Super adorable. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So this is the next step to this one. Of course, I don't have any more. Let me see if I have some chalkboard paint. I'll do it after I put it on because I need to put the Velcro on these pieces so you can see how the whole thing works. And I don't have any chalk, so I can't write on it, but I can show you that you put that dot right there. Now I have a touch of chalkboard paint left over here. I'm just gonna touch up where I got that pink paint on there. Now chalkboard paint, you're gonna need 3 coats, and you're gonna need to let it dry 24 hours before you use it. But now you can put an age or a name on your birthday cake. And don't forget, you'll have a small happy and a birthday in black vinyl to put on this as well. I just forgot to cut mine. And look how stinking cute this is. It comes with your easel. Look at that. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Everybody in my house is gonna be using this. That is so adorable. Okay, I'm hooked. I love it. I love it. Now let's put the details on the big one. The big one is a door hanger or a hanger for inside. It doesn't have to be a door hanger. And we're gonna do the exact same thing. Some little stitching on here, just your little shadows. It just gives it enough dimension to make it interesting, but it's not difficult to do, and it only takes a second. Here. Don't think about it too much when you do it, just swish. And if you mess up, wait for it to dry and go over it with whatever color you were using. Now, I'm gonna do the same thing in the purple. So I'm basically just gonna detail right beside my purple lines like that. All right, there you go. Adorable. They're so stinking cute. Look at these. Look at these. So the door hanger is 24. The shelf sitter is 18, and it comes with your Velcro and your little round so that you can write on them, and your easel. So those two are too stinking cute. Oh my gosh, everybody needs those for all your birthdays coming up. I love them. Love them. All right, let's finish this. Let's finish just in time for your birthday. You're right, Nancy. Swish and flick. You're right, Angela, you're right. See, you're a good student. You're a good student. Every time you come, you're learning something new. All right, let's get these strung because this is beautiful. I love this. Love this. Yes, just swish. Just swish, I promise. All right, so I got this really good tip that I have never used before, but I'm gonna use it tonight because some people don't like having to string them all the way to one end. And so our good friend Teresa said that she actually does the first one in the middle. These are not quite dry yet, so I'm gonna be very, very careful. And then she strings the ends in. I feel like I'm still stringing the same amount, but I'm gonna try it and see if it's any easier than doing it the other way. The problem for me is gonna be to remember, I guess there's 6 of them, so I'll put another one on here. Whoops, down. Remember to always start down so that your string is on the back. You don't want your string running across your project. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I'm just envisioning all the different colors that you could paint these flowers. They would just be stunning in any color combination. I really love doing a dry brushing technique on them because it makes them look very muted, which was the look that I was going for, but I can't wait to see them in all the different color combinations. I think it's gonna be super exciting. Super exciting to see. Tasha, you know what would be super cute to do with these? Would be to string them with a string of little fairy lights so that the lights are all behind them. Oh my gosh, and then they would be lit up. Girl, I can see that over here in your booth. Oh, y'all, this is gorgeous. I didn't plan that out very well though, but I think it'll still work. I think I got it. So I'm going back to doing it the old way because doing it from the center confuses me. But for those of you who don't like to string all the way to one end, try putting your middle piece in and working your way from the center. Okay, let me see if I can get this whole thing up so you can see this. This is beautiful. Look at that banner. Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous. I absolutely love how this one turned out. I think it's very, very elegant and would go with any decor, which is awesome. That's what you do, Angela. Yeah, the fairy lights would be really great. So I'm gonna pop up really quick because I wanna show you the 2 projects that are coming to classes next week. So hold on. They were getting their pictures taken, so they were over there. So here's the first one. This one's coming up this weekend, and it is gorgeous. When I said stately and elegant, it made me think of this one. Look at this welcome sign. Isn't that gorgeous? This one is a class this weekend, but it can also be done as a kit if you want to take it home and do it. The colors, of course, and the ribbons and the flowers, they will all vary depending on what you would like to do, so you're not locked into that. And then for my nautical girls, oh my gosh. Look at this. This is gorgeous. This one is next weekend. So this one is next, not this coming up Saturday, but the following Saturday, I think, or Sunday. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to look on the calendar, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the detail on that. I love the shiplap backgrounds. I just think it's beautiful and very, 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 very simple, but it's gorgeous. It's just a very nice piece. And I love the depth of it because it can go anywhere. You don't have to have a huge space for it, which I love. So I think that's it. No make and takes this weekend. We do have a couple of the bunny boxes left. A couple people asked me about those. I have 2 of those left. If you are interested in those, you can come by and pick them up this week. And I think that's it. We have 1 egg set left. So if you're interested in an egg set, you can pick that up. And I think that's it. The sand dollars are gorgeous, Karen, and I have a ton of nautical projects coming up. That's just the stuff I finished today. We do have a lake tiered tray set coming, and if you haven't seen the craft attic tray, it's adorable. So make sure you check that out on the page as well. And if I don't see you guys before, have a very blessed Easter, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a great night. Bye.